I'm Tony Hammond. I'm the founder and chairman of 7KS Limited, which works to support young people who are either excluded, at risk of exclusion, or do not cope in our mainstream education.
This is the culmination of about 3 or 4 years hard work of UK youth with 7KS in North Lincolnshire to make sure this project is successful.
Every child should be in a school, so to ensure we fulfil that aim and that objective, we became a school. So we're ingrained and embedded within the county council system of educating all young people.
Across all the schools in England, Wales and Scotland, there were more than 400,000 fixed period exclusions in the year 2006-2007. That's more than 5% of the total school population. In fact, those figures are almost certainly even higher, because the number of young people who've fallen through the educational net at an early age means that local authorities have now lost contact with as many as 2% of young people. One young person in every 50 has disappeared from the records.
They come here from a secondary school, a sense of failure. They leave 7KS having been given their self-respect and their self-esteem.
I think this particular project and this approach acknowledges that school isn't the right place for everybody all the time. But you do need a level of formal education to support you as your life develops, to support your life chances and your life skills. And this gives us an opportunity to prevent people dropping out, to prevent people getting into trouble, to prevent people losing their way.
Well, 7KS was an initiative of Tony Hammond, who provided the capital to develop his own school. I mean, he took a great personal risk because he developed the school because he believed in this approach, based on vocational areas which young people were motivated by, and by practical activities which appeal to young people. And through the challenges which led to the Youth Achievement Awards, and through other forms of accreditation, gave them a wide range of awards which otherwise they would never have got in a normal school.
And it started from a very small centre just across the road, and here we are in a brand new building, well fitted out, very high quality. And I think that, you know, the quality is so good that you've got youngsters who will appreciate that quality and therefore will respect that as much as the overall curriculum which they're going through at the moment.
And I must stress that the link with UK youth is essential. They look at new programmes, the ways of doing it, go to the government, challenge the government, and of course the Royal House is the patron of UK youth.
So it's a great day to be here. The ability to have Her Royal Highness here as well is just a fantastic mark of the success of this project, and of course hopefully the start of something much bigger.
Ready for it? Are you nervous? No, because we're going to have bacon butties, get ourselves sorted first.
There's a critical need to cater for the education of excluded pupils in the UK and create opportunity for them. Specialist skills and real sensitivity are needed because 1 in 3 of those excluded has been excluded as a result of persistent disruptive behaviour.
The key to it all is the fact that the Youth Achievement Awards do not assess activities. They're process-based, they assess levels of responsibility. So the young people are encouraged progressively to take more responsibility for their activities, themselves and each other, which is what we call empowerment. We trust them, we support them, but they take control and they learn to look after themselves in a way they would never normally do in a classroom.
You'd be amazed actually what they get from it. It brings out a different meaning to them. They can be one person here and then all of a sudden you've accumulated something else from them. I really enjoy it because I know that the kids can achieve. They can achieve anything. They've come here with nothing and they'll leave with so much. And they also leave with maybe self-esteem in themselves, believing in themselves that they can do it. It's been unbelievable, but the Royal Highness made it. She spoke to every child, even those that didn't want to speak. She finally enticed me to saying something, and the youngsters were extremely respectful and buzzing. I've never seen them buzz so much, and I'm excited that a real princess came to see them.
bearing in mind in other times, potentially in other places, these young people would find it very difficult to engage with learning at all. So, you know, every year I've attended that, and every year I get a buzz about these are young people that, but for the work that 7KS and the local authority do together, because we do provide support, we actually look and challenge 7KS to do the best possible for our young people, because they're still our responsibility. We actually know that our values are the same. We actually want to do the best for young people, give them the best opportunities in life, and therefore that actually cements the relationship, I think, between us.
It is an amazing partnership between the private sector, the public sector, and the third sector, the voluntary sector. This has been 4 years hard work of setting a new curriculum, a new way of working, and to get the sort of reports that we've had from Ofsted and from government inspectors and the government itself, you know, is so satisfying that all this hard work has paid off. So when we actually produce more of these projects around the country, we know it works, and we can actually hopefully convince other authorities, more private sector, parents of youngsters, that this is the right way forward.
But this successful example of an approach which addresses the needs of the young people most at risk of exclusion can only develop if there is support and funding available to help achieve UK Youth's aims and maintain momentum. Every one of us has a responsibility to identify vulnerable young people early on, address their needs and provide effective support. We'll all benefit from the way communities can be transformed by providing quality alternative education.
They come here from a secondary school, a sense of failure. They leave 7KS